One of the things that a few years ago, I listened to a radio program, and there was a guest who wrote a book called God Winks. Mm-hmm. And he was talking about that when we become in tune with our spirit and we raise the level of our consciousness and we're more aware, we're awakened, that we start to notice a lot of the coincidences in our lives and the synchronicity that occurs. And he was calling them God winks. Mm-hmm. And he said they happen so frequent after a while that we shift our consciousness to what's going on in the media and all this stuff and all this noise, and we become so in tune that the messages of what he called, the universe or spirit of God is so clear to us. So one of the things that happened during our first meeting, with Dr. Leslie and I, was that the conversation took off in a direction, right? Mm-hmm. And the ideas that we were expressing resonated, and it was like so many coincidences. She was like, "Oh my God!" and I was like, "Oh snap!" and look at this.
Each other's sentences.
Wow. Yeah, it was crazy what was going on. And yesterday when we got off the phone, she had mentioned. She said that pain actually turns into gain, right? So then I go and I'm doing my little social networking thing, right? And my friend, Seeker Light, says the faster we find and embrace the lessons that the painful experiences of life offer, the quicker we turn the pain into gain. Again, another God wink type of thing. Yeah. She just said that to me, So it was just amazing. Now, what's the website so the listeners can find you and stuff?
It's bridgeholistichealing.com. So it's www.bridgeholistichealing, and that holistic is with an H.com.
Okay.
And that will be back up tomorrow, so it's not going to be up today. When you're talking about the God winks, and I know that's how we met to start with. That you know how in the zone you are when you see how often those little synchronistic things happen. Mm-hmm. And I think that the episodes of pain in our lives are going to help push us back into the zone. Yes. Right? And when we're getting off the path, then that guidance helps us get back into the zone. And David, we talked about this when we first met. I gave an example from martial arts. Mm-hmm. Okay? And we'll start with pain with the physical body. In its truest, highest form, martial arts are meant for healing, not for destruction. Okay? Yes. Let me explain how. Because all pain is always blocked energy. Mm-hmm. Okay? We don't feel pain unless if there's complete flow in our life and in our bodies. Right. There is no pain. Okay? So it's only when we've got resistance going on to that flow that we get pain. And it's a good thing because the pain lets us know where we're resisting. Right. Okay? When in martial arts, say two sparring partners come together and they're going to be sparring in karate. Okay. Say, okay? That person the physical body will only attract a hit into it.
Where it needs to be.
Where it's blocked. Okay? If there was total energetic flow in all places, that level of mastery and full energetic flow through the physical body, no injury could occur. Okay? So an injury comes in, a hit to the physical body comes in where there's lack of awareness. Now, energy follows thought. And pain brings your thought to that place. Wow. Okay? So when you go, ow, and even if you don't consciously think that, your mind goes bang. You feel the pain, your thought goes there, energy goes there. Okay? So it actually brings energy and helps to heal and bring flow into where we've had blockages. Wow. And like the physical body, life is like that too. When we get pain in life, that means that's an area, wherever that pain's coming from, the higher part of us is helping to direct our consciousness and focus into that place. Because that means that we're not in the flow there. There's a blockage there in that part of life. Right. And so if we can say thank you for pointing me in that direction, put our awareness and thought into it, then the healing comes in that part of life, and we have the breakthrough, which moves us to our next higher level. Come on now. We're on our way to pure happiness and joy, really.
I believe that.
Yeah. But to get there, we got to take the steps.
That's right. Well, when we come back, we're going to take another break, play another song. But we're going to come back and we're going to talk a little bit about some of the workshops that you're going to be doing, okay? Mm-hmm. And some of the topics we'll be discussing. I think this topic about pain is something that we'll probably get in depth in on our next show. Right. But before we go ahead, G, you have something?
I mean, I got some pains right now. I mean, I'm hurting. I mean, Doc, can you please tell me where this energy gonna come from?
That's right.
You're listening to 103.3 FM, 1370 AM, WGIV, Charlotte.
We'll be right back.